Hey there, you guys. It's me, Aaliyah Divine Taylor, and this is my YouTube channel. Thank you, So, what is today's date? Today is Thursday, September 21st, 2023. It's 2:16 p.m. I'm about to do the extended read for the sign of Sagittarius. Now this is for Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. So if any Sagittarius placements in your chart, this reading could apply to you. But if the reading does not apply, please let us slide, put other Sagittarius out there. Let's check your placements in your chart, so just keep asking at a different placement, you know. This reading can be past, present, or near future, so you can be currently going through this, or you have already went through this, or it's something that will be happening here in the near future for you. So take it as it resonates. And lastly, everyone has masculine and feminine energies. So take the energies and flip flop around as need be, because you will always know your situation way better than I ever will, my superstars. Okay? Alright. Personal read information is in the description box down below, so check that out. But yeah, let's get into this reading. What do we got for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Let's see. We have the Eight of Cups and Temperance, okay? Should I take these? What cards are these? Okay, Nine of Wands, Five of Wands, Queen of Cups. Let's see. Yeah, we got the Eight of Cups and the Temperance card. So we have you guys walking away here for your peace. You guys are walking away from confusing things at this time for your peace of mind. That's great. I love this. Anything that's confusing you or kind of got you up in your head. Yeah. I think you guys could be, for some reason, walking away from things that are going to be confused. It's Four of Pentacles. You're focused on things that you know at this time are going to be reliable. Seven of Swords. Interesting. Rest of Seven of Swords is you guys could be very, I wanted to say manipulative, but not that. Excuse me. You guys can be very strategic at this time in regards to what your next moves are going to be here, Sagittarius. Yeah, you're the type of person where you're not letting everyone know what you're planning here. Yeah, Four of Swords. A lot of you guys can be definitely reflecting, thinking at this time, going within, getting some sort of inner peace. I thought that's what your main focus is here, Sagittarius. Oh my gosh, about a Five of Cups and a Five of Swords. What the heck? The Empress. Interesting. One more for the overall energy here for Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, you know what? We'll just take these two because these ones are the ones that flipped over. Two of Swords, Judgment, and the Nine of Wands in the reverse. So I'm not taking these cards. This is the ones that jumped out here, but they didn't flip over. Yeah, so we have the Two of Wands. Sorry, the Two of Wands, the Judgment, and then the Nine of Wands in the reverse here. So someone could make some sort of final judgment call in regards to a situation here. Oh wait, hold on, you guys. I'm sorry about that. I just realized I was using the wrong camera. I was like, wait a minute, something's different here. But yeah, we got it together now. Yeah, we have the Two of Swords, the Judgment, and the Nine of Wands. Yeah, it's like someone finally makes a sort of decision about maybe something that they were at a crossroad here for a while. They're like not sure which way to go with the Two of Swords being here with the Judgment. But someone's going to make a decision with the Nine of Wands being in the reverse. Like kind of like I said, letting go of things that are just going to be heavy and confusing or just burdening someone. Yeah, that's how I feel like someone's letting go of all this baggage here. Yeah. Bottom of the deck is Eight of Pentacles. So right now, you Sagittarius could be really just focusing on yourself here, working on yourself at this time in order to maybe move in a better manner. That's what I'm hearing. For some of you guys, you're just trying to, I feel like, do things differently at this time, which requires you to walk away from certain things, make some sort of decisions about your life and actually start doing things that you feel like you've been needing to do for a while here, but maybe for some of you guys have been, I don't want to say procrastinating, but that's kind of the energy I'm getting here. Is like maybe some of you guys who are procrastinating, or maybe you're just being held back at this time for a while here. A lot of you guys have been held back from what you are supposed to be doing here, because maybe that's it. Maybe you guys were surrounding yourself with the wrong crowd or something like that. Honestly, there was definitely something in the way here that you had to definitely walk away from in order to start, I feel like, moving in a better manner. So let's come out here. First card is Eight of Cups and Temperance. Eight of Cups is Pisces energy, and Temperance is Sagittarius energy. So I feel like once again, you guys are definitely walking away from anything that's kind of like keeping you confused or lost or stuck, as well as it's not going to be your emotional fulfillment. Like you don't feel like this is going to be the thing that's going to be the thing that makes you happy at the end. Like you can't see yourself doing this forever. And with the Temperance, I feel like right now you guys are kind of being patient with yourselves. You guys are actually taking the time out to kind of like understand yourselves better at this time. So maybe a lot of you Sagittarius were always so focused on being on the go, or trying to figure out what's next, but you never actually addressed certain issues that was going on within. So I feel like now you guys are now starting to be a bit more, I heard tempered, be more patient with yourselves. Like actually giving I say this is almost like giving yourself permission to kind of like feel what you need to feel so you can heal it. Yeah, this is like part of the process of trying to like the exact words I'm trying to say is like core cut cleanse, because it's like you're ascending at this time. Like so a lot of things aren't going to be coming with you with this next chapter of your life. So that requires you like to be walking away and core cutting and cleansing at this time, so that you can actually get to a more peaceful state where maybe you're just happy with where you're at, or just happy within yourself. Like maybe so as like or do have some sort of goals or dreams. And maybe for some of you guys, you're just not feeling like you're at a good enough place where you can actually do it. But I feel like that's what you're gonna be now prioritizing is your self-care, or just yourself in general, because maybe that's what you guys are hard workers, and maybe one thing you guys do is you kind of neglect yourselves in order to get like an objective done. But I feel like that's not what's going to be the case here. With the Four of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords, you guys could definitely be holding back or focusing on your foundation at this time with that suit, the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, I don't feel like you guys are just kind of like, I don't want to say like tending to your crops or your garden, but that's kind of what I'm seeing here. It's kind of like you guys are just focused on the things that are keeping you stable at this time, like keeping you like in a peaceful manner here. With Seven of Swords, I feel like you just can be very tactical at this time, or for some of you guys, you're being called to hold back from any deceptive energies. It's like maybe for some of you guys, I say you guys are working yourself. You're trying to focus on your stability here and figure out like what you want to like do next. And maybe you're trying to like get yourself together. But there could be people around you here who be like trying to like stop you or confuse you or trying to deceive you or not being honest and showing you like their true intentions about what they're trying to do here. Maybe like some people like see the Seven of Swords. It's like maybe some people are trying to act like they care or act like they want what's best for you, or act like like they're super supportive, but really they're trying to keep you stuck and stagnant here. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is maybe for some of you guys, that's what you've been having to like been unfortunately like surrounding yourself with, or you've had the unpleasure, like the not so pleasure of actually having to deal with people like who never actually showed you like their true intentions. So like they were constantly wearing a mask, or constantly trying to manipulate you, or constantly trying to like um, play mind games with you, or just lie on you, or just tell lies in general to hide how what their true intentions were. It's just maybe some guys were just dealing with like people who were just like liars, like just plain out just liars, but they were doing it just to like stay in your energy. Because like maybe people are seeing that you are sinning at this time. People could be seeing, knowing that maybe you guys are destined for a greater path, and that's why they are trying to like mask their energy. Because maybe because some of them don't have the best intentions, but they don't want you to know that that they're only here for a good time and not a long time. But that's why you're being called to kind of pull back with the Four of Pentacles. Maybe some of you guys, you're being called to hold back on these type of energies. People who kind of come like like a thief in the night. You don't know what to expect from them. They say one thing, but their actions never line up with their words. So that's why I feel like you guys are being called to hold back from. But if not that, I definitely trust that you guys need to be tactical about your next moves. Don't let everyone in on what it is that you got going on and what's coming in next for you. Now, what's an actually interesting combo is the last three here. You have the Four of Swords, the Five of Cups, and the Five of Swords. So the Four of Swords talks about having, going within, resting, regenerating at this time, recuperating, trying to, give yourself the time to really just reflect at this time to kind of just see maybe things from a different perspective, or give yourself time to rest so you be ready for this next chapter, like, getting your mind, body, and spirit right. That's kind of what your focus is, kind of like just regenerating, resting, recuperating, trying to getting yourself ready for this next chapter, because I said as you ascend, you might be feeling a bit tired because, you're going through another phase where you're, almost like, letting go of people, places, and things that are no longer serving you. So maybe it could be people, or maybe it could be a negative mindset, but whatever this thing is like, that's why you're being called to kind of rest, reflect, kind of like recuperate, regenerate your energy, saving up your energy because it's needed for this next chapter here. But the Five of Cups and the Five of Swords, I feel like there's definitely going to be some people here who could be definitely in some sort of regret. Yeah, some could be sad. Because maybe for the Five of Swords energy falling after it, so people could be sad because, like, some people have some sort of, like I told you before, some sort of manipulative ways to try to win at all costs, or not being truthful about what they were trying to do here. People would smile in your face but stab you in your back, something like that. Maybe for some people, they're sad and regret because maybe some of you guys are starting to see through their illusions now. Maybe some of you guys are, at one point in time I said you were surrounded by people who were like, would smile on your face, but the whole time they wanted to take your place. But it's like now you're being able to see through these masks. You're starting to see through the smoke and mirrors, through the illusions here. That's why some people can be sad about. I feel like, I feel like maybe they were trying to win at all costs, but it's like they kind of like maybe for a minute they were winning the battle, but ultimately they're realizing that they kind of lost the war. Because maybe some of you guys now, some of you guys are deciding to walk away from these type of energies that are no longer serving you here. Because, like, maybe some of you guys are just tired of, like, being surrounded by people who you can't trust, or never knowing, like, what people's motives are, or just constantly dealing with people who, like, you never really know anything about them. Beautiful energy is the Three of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune here. Some of you guys, I feel like you guys could be experiencing some sort of heartbreak at this time, or you guys have undergone some sort of heartbreak. I said it doesn't have to be in a romantic sense. You could have just been through a painful experience that could have definitely devastated you guys. Maybe I said it was a loss of a job, or maybe a loss of some sort of someone that you love, maybe like a friend or a family member, or it just could be like a shock, your heart breaking because like now you're starting to see the truth in the situation, which is like maybe for some of you guys, if you're like me, like you guys don't like to believe in like that the world is a bad or scary evil place, but sometimes like it really is like that. How like sometimes people really aren't as sweet as you think they are, or you shouldn't give people the benefit of a doubt, which is sad, but it's kind of the world we're living in, where maybe sometimes like you thought people like maybe were on your level, or maybe you thought that you could be your honest genuine self around these people, but lo and behold, like you see the truth, and that's part of like the Three of Swords. Maybe the truth is something that kind of hurts you, but it's kind of the thing that's being called for you to kind of figure out to set you free here. The Three of Swords, it could be a very excuse me, it could be a very painful truth here that you're just kind of having to deal with. But with the Wheel of Fortune falling after it, it's kind of like this is what was necessary to kind of help you, push you forward, to help get your Wheel of Fortune turning. So it's kind of like this is what the it was like this is like the painful hand that kind of was needed to the painful push that was needed for you to really start getting things going here for you. Yeah, to really start working on yourself, to really start manifesting the life that you deserve, or start actually starting yourself with people who might actually understand you here. Because maybe some of you guys, I said, you just were around the wrong crowd. Maybe some of you guys just had the right idea, but were surrounded by the wrong people. Maybe some of you guys you had the right people, but maybe you had a negative mindset about everything, and that's what needed to change. But at the time, you're definitely going to be experiencing a lot of change, and it's just divine timing. It's like the Wheel of Fortune is in the upright. This is like the time for you guys to start to receiving a lot of good karma here. So you got to let go of all the heavy baggage, before you can actually have these amazing things that's coming through. Because you can't have something new while you're still holding on to something from your past. in order to actually, be able to manifest things that are better for you, you have to actually let go and, release, core cut, cleanse, and let go of these past situations here. Now, clarify the Eight of Cups. What exactly is the Eight of Cups? What are Sagittarius walking away from here? You have the Ace of Cups. Okay, one more here for the Eight of Cups. Yeah, I don't think someone can be using their intuition. Like, so the Ace of Cups being present is what I'm getting. It's like, someone knows whatever the Eight of Cups is. That's something that they possibly invested their time, money, and energy into. Like, they got very emotionally involved into. They just know that this isn't going to be it. That's why their intuition is guiding them to kind of walk away here. Yeah, with the Magician card, so you can actually start manifesting the life that they really want. With a Magician, that's Gemini, Virgo energy. We have the High Priestess and the Nine of Wands. Yeah, someone is being called to kind of just carry on. Their intuition is literally guiding them to kind of keep going forward at this time. Here, yeah, with the Nine of Wands, kind of like the wounded warrior, like, they're bruised, but they're not broken, like, they're still not giving up. I thought that's what you guys need to be doing here. Like, not settling for less, not settling for things that is not going to be your wish fulfillment, whether it be like a job or maybe friends or who don't understand you, or maybe it's just like, a lover that isn't really on your level or something like that. It's being called for you to kind of let go at this time. Yeah, Temperance at the bottom here, and the Two of Wands. Yeah, it's like the more you guys are get into this Temperance energy, like, kind of like this Earth Angel like energy, or maybe just doing things in moderation where you're balancing out the masculine and feminine energies within you, or just, balancing out the light and dark aspects within yourself. It's like you're now getting to it so you can actually like make a wise, life-changing decision with the Two of Wands. The more balanced out you get, the more, I was gonna say like the more better, but the better you are gonna be at in regards to like, making an informed decision. Yeah. That's what I've seen here. So this is really like, depending on how much you are willing to heal, how much you are really, are you willing to do the inner work, or actually just trust in your heart at this time, like, how much are you willing to let go of, like, your past pain and traumas and triggers, and actually, like, face them head on, like, face your fears and heal, like, those negative feelings that you've had from past relationships or past experiences, or, things that your family has taught you that isn't serving you, or maybe from society, or whatever this thing is here. It's like with the Nine of Wands, you just kind of been through a lot, but that's why you're being called to, really go within. You've been through a lot, so it's kind of like you know a lot, like, like, right from wrong. So trust what, trust what's led you, trust what has led you all the way up to this point. Okay, pretty much like, if it's been leading you this far, why stop now? Why overthink it now? Like, just trust your feelings. Trust what your heart is telling you. Know that you're able to manifest anything that you do, anything that you desire. There's no star that's out of reach. There's nothing that's, there's nothing that you can't do. So don't ever settle for less. We can have so much more. That's what I'm hearing here for you guys. Let's get one more here for the Four of Pentacles. We got the Nine of Wands, yeah. Page of Swords. Yeah, for some of you guys, I feel like maybe some of you guys are in this Page of Swords energy where you're kind of just watching people, places, and things from afar. Kind of collecting energy. I mean, you guys probably are. That's you guys are definitely focused on yourself, which is reflecting, resting, and recuperating and stuff like that. I mean, the strong sense, some of you guys are just kind of like taking, like, I don't say like the back seat, like, kind of like watching people, people like do their thing and trying to, like, almost like, how can I say, it's almost like you can tell a lot by watching someone. It's kind of like you guys are just kind of like looking back to kind of see like who's playing what role. That's how you're starting to see who this Seven of Swords energy is, who you can't trust. Because it's like the more you kind of like lay low and kind of see, like, the way people are moving, like, you can kind of connect the dots and be like, wait a minute, that doesn't make sense. If you really want, like, say, like, if you really want to help out Susie, why didn't you just do this? It's like now someone's starting to really like the more they step back and actually, like, stop being so like involved in like the details and actually like look back at the bigger picture. It's like now someone's able to actually see, the bigger picture, like what's really going on here. This like now they're starting to really see these people who they cannot trust. And I feel like that's just a part of the process here. That could be what's so heartbreaking. Maybe that this was people that was really close to this person. Maybe it could be people in this person's family, this person's these person's friends, or maybe something like that. But that's what this Hangman energy was here for. Pisces energy. And see how there's those coins right there that's kind of falling out of this man's pockets or whatever. Yeah, those little gold coins. I feel like that's what this time was called here for. Maybe so you guys could have lost some sort of money or lost some sort of financial opportunities. I said nothing could have just been stuck at this time, but it's because like you're being called to really like reflect, really look back and see things like from a different perspective. Really see why things played out the way that they did before you start moving forward. Like really make sure you learned the lesson. Yeah, whoever this King of Pentacles is, this is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, but it doesn't have to be. It could be someone who's just in this who has Earth highly aspected in their chart, or it could be someone who is doing financially well for themselves. This is husband or wife material here. Yeah, it could be someone who's as very financially savvy here. Yeah, definitely could be just living well off. This is what I'm seeing here. Let's see. Page of Wands, but it won't come up in the reverse. Oh, that's why. Page of Wands in the reverse. For some of you guys, you're going to be moving forward, and that's what's going to be the heartbreaking part for these people who are in the Five of Cups energy. Some of you guys, as I said, you guys are going to be moving forward if you are in this King of Pentacles energy. But I feel like you could be embodying here. Sagittarius, yeah, with the Four Swords here. I feel like because, like I told you, you guys can be delivering bad news to people who just wanted to mooch off you, or just like wanted to do all the brunt work, and they just kind of like eat off your plate, or like just take a part in the spoils, but they didn't actually do anything. Like just wanted to use you or manipulate you. I feel like the bad news is for these people who I said they're the ones who's in the Five Cups energy, who's in regret or feeling sad or feeling disappointed, because it's like they see that you could be walking away. You're not wanting to keep going down this path with these people who maybe you had to go back and forth with, who never really understood you, or constantly was like fighting, or was constantly like an uphill climb trying to get these people to do anything here. I feel like that's what you guys are now starting to walk away from. You're not going to keep entertaining these people. You're not going to keep like restarting or going back and forth, or while begging and pleading for people to go do what they're supposed to do. That's why you guys are being called to kind of like just reflect, heal, meditate, learn the lesson, pour, cut, cleanse, like and keep moving forward. Because I said these people, I feel like they were just here for like a season. I feel like you kind of like learned the lesson, and now it's time for you guys kind of just keep going forward. That's like you're supposed to be going on to bigger and better things here. So I feel like that's kind of like what you are being called to do. Just kind of prepare for this next chapter here. Yeah, the Two of Wands. Because you definitely have a major life-changing decision here, but I feel like you're gonna know which path is right for you, because I like that light shining in there on that on that deer there. I feel like you guys are just gonna kind of know what path is destined for you. Yeah, with the Star card being present. I have to blur this out, but it's kind of like the Star card present. I don't want to see your movies. But this is Aquarius energy. This is like you guys could be in this Aquarius-like energy. You guys are starting to heal. Yeah, with the Empress card being at the top of the deck. For some of you guys, you are healing, healing at this time, taking care of yourself. Realize that past people, places, or things that really did a number on you emotionally, maybe financially, maybe like had you second guessing, or constantly had you stuck in your head here. I feel like you guys are definitely now starting to embody this star energy, where you're, like I said, you're healing, you're loving, you're light, you're beautiful. And with the Empress cards, like you're actually starting to love on yourself and give yourself pretty much like you're trying to give yourself nothing less than what you deserve, but not that somebody else could be dealing with like maybe a mother figure, or someone who's in this Empress-like energy, like maybe a baby mother or a wife, or someone who you want to take some sort of. For some reason, there's no Fool card or no Ace of Wands. I heard leap of faith. So you guys be like debating on taking a leap of faith on someone here. That's why I heard whoever this Empress is. I said, if this isn't someone who you're dealing with, this is someone who you want to connect with. Is what I'm hearing. Some of you guys would be wanting to, let's say if you are the King of Pentacles, so it seems like it's a masculine energy here. I feel like who I'm reading for, this could be definitely a masculine energy. I don't see any feminine energy. Like none. But like I said, I can read it for masculine, but I'm definitely the strong sense. Because masculine, it's definitely makes sort of life changing decision. The more they start to heal, and the more they start to go within, and the more they start to reflect. I feel like now that it's like they are starting to come out after the Star card. It's the Six of Wands. They're definitely coming out as the victor, someone who's victorious after some sort of struggles or conflict or drama here. As I'm getting, it's like someone who's definitely coming out on top. And maybe for some of them, I said maybe it was masculine was, maybe they were preoccupied with all these distractions of people who were just wanting to keep them stuck or manipulating them. But it's like they're still going forward. So now it's like they're seeing through all these people disguise. They're seeing through all the lies, through all the smoke, through all the mirrors. It's like they're seeing everything clearly now. Now that they're actually able to kind of stand back you know, and not like be constantly on the go or constantly like working themselves half to death and not really realizing what's fully going on. So now they have the time to really step back and see the bigger picture. They're realizing who they need to let go of at this time, and they're trusting in their intuition because it's like, you know, I feel like maybe for a long time like the intuition's always been here, but they've been like second guessing it here for you Sagittarius. You guys have been second guessing it. You know, kind of unsure about it because maybe it's something that you don't really like, you know, trust in, because maybe for some of you guys, if you come as King of Pentacles, you'd be definitely more materialistic, like, you know, kind of into like, you know, the five senses. If you can taste it, touch it, smell it, hear it, or feel it, like, you know, that type of thing, like, then like, you know, it is what it is. But if it's something that you can't really trust because like it's not really like, you know, you can't like, you know, it seems like a lover. You know, you want to be faithful to someone, but you kind of don't know because it's like you guys maybe haven't talked for a while. It's like you kind of just being called like to have leap of faith. But that's what's scary for you. So maybe you guys, like I said, are so used to like dealing with like, you know, actual physical things like that are here, or like actual like, you know, like money, for example. You know, like, you know, going to work is gonna bring home the money. That type of thing. You know for sure that every time like, you know, you get paid on a Friday or whatever, the money's gonna hit the bank. You can like, you know, deal with money. You know, doing stuff that's in your vicinity. Some of you guys, I feel like maybe that's the part where you're trying to have a leap of faith on. It's like actually, you know, trusting in things that, you know, that is not in your immediate vicinity. You know, trusting in things. I heard trusting things that have not yet happened. It's like you've been called to have a blind leap of faith. Trust your intuition. Trust what you're feeling. Walk by faith, not by sight. Which is always scary because, like, you know, it's easier said than done. That's what I will give you. 2222. Yeah, that reminds me of 222 alignment card. It tells you like stop worrying or overthinking about whatever the situation is, because everything's working out just as it is. I thought that's what you guys are kind of being called here to do, is like stop overthinking, stop worrying, trust in God, trust where you're being led, trust the things you're seeing. There's the reason why God is like, you know, blessed you with your intuition. The reason why God's shown you the things that He's shown you. It wasn't by mistake. It wasn't an accident here. The things like you guys have to start trusting in yourselves more, because you know people can lie to you. People can obviously clearly like, you know, act one way but really be another. So that's why like you are being called to, you know, lean more into your own excuse me, lean to kind of like your own intuition here. So like that's like what I always say. You know, obviously you're not going to be the one to lead yourself off of a like, you know, off a cliff. You're not going to lead yourself to destruction here. You know, maybe some guys like, you know, that's what you're worried about. Maybe you guys are going to like, you know, make a wrong choice or make a wrong move or make a mistake again. But ultimately there is no wrong moves, because all the doors you take or all the choices you do make ultimately are going to lead you in the right in the correct path. You know, towards in the right direction, because like it's all kind of like stepping stones to get you wherever you need to go. So don't think of it as like, you know, oh, I'm gonna make a mistake. Something like, you know, just look at it as like, you know, it's a learning a, something like, you know, a learning lesson here. Like, you know, if you do like, you know, choose something and it didn't work out, ask yourself what did you learn from it, and just kind of move forward. Like, you know, don't beat yourself up if you make a mistake, because you know everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. Everybody gets that way. That's what here is like, don't beat yourself up if you like, you know, if you guys make a mistake, because like Hannah Montana said, nobody's perfect. Um, but another Sean says that's what you're being called to do. Lean, like, you know, towards your intuition. Trust things that, you know, that you haven't seen, but it's like, you know, everything is kind of guiding you down a certain path. And it's like, you know, you don't want to trust it, but it's like, you know, like with the Two of Wands here, it's kind of like you kind of know already which path to take. But now it's also just about like, you know, you trusting in it, you facing your fears, even though I say you don't really know the outcome of what's going to happen. So you kind of got a good idea by your intuition trying to guide you. It's going to be better than where you're at currently. Because that's if you're not happy in this situation, the worst thing you do is stay in a situation that you're not happy in. Versus actually taking a leap of faith in something different. Because who knows, it might actually be better than where you're at now. Instead of thinking like, you know, oh, you know, well, what about what I'm going to lose? Think about like, what are you going to gain? It's more of like a perspective thing. That's why I feel like you guys have been definitely called to, you know, maybe change the way you view things. Maybe some of you guys, I said, you know, that's part of the problem is like, you know, the world starts to change once you change. Like, you know, your perspective, instead of looking at the world as half empty, think about it as, you know, as a glass half full type of energy. It'll make a world of difference if you just, like I said, give it a try here. Alright, let me get some wild unknown animal spirit guys here for you. Sagittarius. Surprised Queen of Swords didn't pop up here for once. This is the first. But you know what? I'm not mad at it. Let's see. We're going for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Oh. Oh, wait a minute. I was like, there's a problem here. There's a bunch of cards flipped over. Yeah, I can't take all of these. It was like 10 cards flipped over. Another for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Which wild unknown animal spirit guide would best help out Sagittarius? Vulture. Yeah, that's what I was saying before. Vulture is talks about it being one of the most underappreciated cards within the in the whole entire deck. You know, because the Vulture card is someone who's like essential for purifying and rebalancing. Like, you know, the ones who, like, you know, do the dirty work that no one else wants to do. Maybe that's what you're being called to do here. Um, Sagittarius, maybe there could be a situation that you thought was dead and done, that was like, you know, something that was like very awful, but was actually was a blessing in disguise. So that's why you've been called to kind of like rebalance out a situation. Yeah, definitely go back and, like, you know, I feel like address something here that maybe you thought was dead and done. Also, you've been called to like clean your space, or like, you know, sage your space. So if you can, like, you know, definitely cord cut cleanse. You know, take a sea salt bath or something like that, or salt water bath, like, you know, sea salt. Some of you guys, like, you know, if you don't have sage, stuff like that, you go out to nature, you know, surround yourself with trees, and grass and all that fun jazz. Or actually, like, you know, if you're by a pool or a lake, like, you know, actually, like, you know, dip your feet or your hands in the water. That's gonna help you out, because, you know, it's the salt water that's gonna really help purify your energy at this time to help you kind of let go. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing for you guys. But you know, you guys are, I feel like, possibly, you know, one of the most underappreciated people in the at this time. But you know, you guys are so, like, you know, you guys play such a pivotal role in rebalancing the ecosystem. So I feel like that's, like, you know what, you know, what you're playing is, like, you know, as a vulture. You're very underappreciated, but you're very, like, you know, essential. But I feel like a lot of people don't appreciate you, so that's why you've been called to walk away here. Yeah. It's the turtle card. Okay, we got here for you guys. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna get into this. Just one sec. Okay. The second card that came out was the elk energy. The elk energy talks about someone who's very stable, loving, a bit headstrong, but, you know, kind. The elk card is someone who's very reliable and usually does things that uphold their morals and values here. I feel like that's what you guys are standing on with the Four of Pentacles. I said really tend into, like, you know, your Four of Pentacles, which is like, maybe for you guys it's your morals, your values, your guides, or, you know, your that could be your foundation. It's like, you know, your morals, your values, your guides, you know, stuff that you believe in, those type of things. But I definitely have a strong sense that you guys are just someone who's very, like, you know, held in high honor, like, you know, with the Six of Wands at the end there. You guys are, you know, known for doing things that uphold your morals, your values, and stuff like that. And that's what people are, like, respect you for, because they know, like, you know, like with the L card being here, it's like you make damn good, like, lovers, and maybe lovers or parents or friends and stuff like that, because you're always like someone who's consistent and kind and reliable. But the thing is, maybe you guys at times your ego could get the best of you, is what I'm hearing. But what's going to really make a difference is eating and drinking more consciously. So, you know, more so about drinking plenty of water, as well as eating more fruits and vegetables. That's what's going to help you out this time here. Maybe I'm hearing fish. I'm not sure you guys eat fish, but definitely have yourself some fish, okay? And we also have the total card here. The total card talks about closing all other stories that you're reading or hearing and stuff like that, and actually, like, you know, start to tell your own story here. So maybe some of you guys, maybe you guys need to go some sort of epic adventure, or have to start dabbling more into art. But that's what you're being called to do. Is kind of like, you know, now start just focus on what the story you want to tell, instead of, like, you know, telling stories that you've heard from other people. Yeah, because the total talks about being an ancient soul. You're grounded, you're trusting, and you're at home in the self. It is wonderful to be in the presence of a turtle personality. Like the beaver, the turtle has a strong relationship with the earth and water simultaneously. It helps to ground and connect them to deeper truths of life, no matter where the travels um, lead them. Turtle energy is behind all great writers and storytellers. As they collect life experiences under their shells for later use, the most potent turtle energy helps us close all other books and begin to tell our own true tale. So when in balance, you guys are peaceful, adventurous, and you're productive. When out of balance, so you guys slow down to a halt. Okay, so maybe you guys need an epic adventure here. Have some fun. Maybe you guys need to, like, you know, actually go travel. But not that, let's say, go on an inner adventure. You know, the like, take a trip in your inner world, explore the, all the parts of you that you didn't really get a chance to really feel. That type of thing. We also have the Camel and Scorpio. It's the deck split in two. This is one half of the deck. The bottom deck is the Camel. Top card here is the Scorpio. Scorpio card talks about you guys needing to be more honest, be more truthful here. Maybe there was a situation where your past kind of left you feeling burned. And, that's the thing here is like you guys are definitely someone who's very fierce and fiery. But the thing is, like, and maybe you guys can be tend toward isolation and, like, not have too many friends. But you guys are definitely career driven at this time here, very hardworking. But what's going to help you out is you guys being honest, taking you back to being your fun but fiery self, your fiery but fun self, your fierce self. And we also have the Camel card here. It talks about knowing oneself and being very independent. The Camel's kind of like the perfect balance of fire and water because, like, it's very independent and it also, like, knows how to handle itself. It's very much so control of its reactions and how it, conducts itself. So also being, I'm here if you guys are being called to kind of like, bring some sort of like calming elixir here. As I'm hearing, you guys have some sort of like, maybe the right words to help kind of like mediate a situation here. So I'm hearing, but with the Camel card being present, because you guys talk about you guys having a sparkle in your eye, and like, having a sparkle in your eye, like maybe needing to once again go on an adventure or something like that. Also, I'm hearing drink plenty of water. That's gonna be in strongly. Drink water. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, because you guys are like channeling the chemical energy in a negative way. You guys are dehydrated and you lack vitality. Yeah, so the reason to balance once again, it tells you to go on a pilgrim. So that's two cards indicating you need to go on some sort of adventure. Not an outer adventure, like actually go travel. And for some of you guys, you need to actually go on an inner adventure. Really explore yourself and understand why you do what you do. With the Tiger card being here and the um, Cobra card, there's a lot of fire here. At the way the deck split. It's literally all fire here. I feel like for you guys are being definitely called to kind of like the Cobra card here, which is kind of like being ever patient, ever waiting, ever watchful here. Like, kind of being like the inner teacher, constantly waiting, like, for life to kind of like, almost like teach you another thing or two. You usually with the Cobra card being present talks about you being a student of life and like needing to like, learn something here again. So maybe you guys might needing to study something. But also you have is the Tiger card. The Tiger card talks about breaking your feminine energy, that dark feminine, the dark feminine energy within yourself here, and like kind of embrace that side of you that maybe like maybe seems a bit taboo, or maybe seems like almost like it's something that you kind of like be aware of, but it's kind of like nothing to fear. You don't need to fear your own energy. And what's gonna definitely help you out this time is like maybe like um, having a quiet place, like in the evening and kind of just lighting a candle, like, and just watching the candle burn. It's kind of, I think the watching candle burn is called Tritaka, or something like that. But yeah, so definitely be mindful about like your reactions, as well as I see the moth card trying to poke out. Make sure you guys finish what you start here. Don't constantly keep starting and stopping many things, because that's gonna lead to burnout. So yeah, definitely make sure you guys are finishing what you started here. There's nothing to fear. But fear itself, like, fear is an illusion. Excuse me. So just be honest and enjoy the ride here. That's what I'm hearing. Let's excuse me. Let's see what cards we got here for you, here, Sagittarius, for your extended read. Which cards we got here, Sagittarius? Please. Okay, we have the performer. Some of you guys might be actual like performers, entertainers, like singers or dancers or writers or editors, something like that. Someone who just, something to do with the arts. Some of you guys are great storytellers or book writers, something like that. That's what I'm hearing. Maybe you guys have some sort of like, ability within the arts. But yes, definitely I'll say with the CEO, it's definitely giving me King of Pentacles energy. Some of you guys might have some sort of strong Earth energy in your chart. Maybe you want to check out maybe the Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn reading. But not that. I'm definitely strong since you guys are just in the CEO energy, where it's like you guys are doing very well financially. You're very stable. You're very strong. And maybe you guys are just looking for something different here. Yeah, and what's funny is what came after is the lover. That makes me feel like what I said towards the end there with that Empress energy. Maybe some of you guys are actually like not embodying that Empress energy. Maybe some of you guys could actually be looking to go towards some sort of Empress here, who could be like who you see as wifey or lover material here. Someone could match you here. So I'm hearing. You also have the intuitive and femme fatale. Yeah, the intuitive card, once again, calling you to kind of trust your intuition at this time. It's definitely leading you in the right direction, so don't fear it. The only thing you should be fearing is people, oh, sorry. The only thing you should be fearing is like people who want, like I said, I'm seeing here with the femme fatale, it's like people just want to like, um, leech onto you, not let you go, kind of suck you dry with that femme fatale. So I get here for you guys. Be mindful of people. I said it was like like I told you before. Maybe some of you guys are destined for greatness, and maybe some people might see that. Like I said, maybe you guys are in the King of Pentacles energy. Who's like you guys are doing very well financially, and people will see that you are ascending and you're on this Temperance energy, and you are balanced, and you're starting to really get to know yourself, and you're really starting like to move forward, or go places, and that's the part where people are trying to hold on to you, but it's like they can't come with you with you in the next part of your life here. And so I see the visionary card. You guys are visionaries. You guys have an idea. You guys have goals. You have dreams. You have ambitions. You have vision. And that's what these people, hate. Is that maybe you guys do have dreams and goals and a bit and ambitions and stuff like that, but it doesn't like involve them. They're not a part of it, and that's why they're trying to cling on to or sink their claws into you. But they can't stop your ascension. They can't stop what you got going on here. And that's why a lot of them could be trying to watch you here with the detective card. Maybe some of you guys, you're now starting to be on the lookout for all the details now. Now you guys are really starting to see things clearly here. Maybe that's that things are starting to really illuminate or being revealed about this trickster energy, people who you couldn't trust here. Yeah, and now it's like you're starting to step into your energy and now starting to get more confident, more grounded, more stable within yourself. So it's like now it's gonna have like this domino effect where maybe you're gonna start actually attracting people who are more on your level here. So people who just want to, like I said, hold on to you for what you can do for them. I just want two cards here real quick for you, your Sagittarius. For the Alentine Wellness card, what do you got here for Sagittarius for the Alentine Wellness cards? Just two cards. I only want two. I said two, but I'm gonna take these three. Some of you guys, someone is definitely trying to go to their soulmate. It says soulmate, soul connection, partnership, agreement, and soul contract. Yeah, for some of you guys, I feel like you guys definitely trying to make some sort of decision in regards to going towards some sort of lover. What came out also is the seduction and keys on a ring. It says attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third party interference, as well as many options, decisions, unconventional, string along, and one night stand. Yeah, some of you guys, maybe some of you guys were dealing with some sort of someone who had a lot of options here. Maybe you guys can have a lot of options, but you guys said you could have had someone who tried to seduce you guys or get you like stringing you guys along here so that you don't actually link up with whoever your real soulmate is here. Yeah, there could be someone who was trying to, keep you from actually moving forward, going towards someone who's more on your level. Maybe this person knew that, this whoever your this empress is gonna be someone who, was gonna actually treat you right and help you build this legacy or help you out here. And maybe that's why they interfered. That's why there was some sort of third party interference. But it's like what I said earlier, you guys are walking away from this temptation. People who just want to flirt with you, or who just want to be one night stands, or Alright, sorry about that, you guys. I had to clear some storage space for you here, Sagittarius. So, I'm picking up where I left off at. I think I was saying something about how there's definitely some sort of third party interference. Yeah, I feel like that definitely goes hand in hand with what I just experienced. How I was in the middle of the meeting and just got cut off. But that's kind of what happened. It's like maybe in regards to the soulmate connection, maybe you were supposed to end up work together with some sort of empress here. But there's some sort of third party interference that maybe stopped the connection in its tracks right before it's about to take off, something like that. But this is definitely um, something that's happened here. Now, I'm gonna try my new Love Oracle deck with you guys first here. Sagittarius. This is the Alice's Romance Oracle from Queen Alice Love. I'm not sure if you watch her tarot reads or not, but I do. I love them. She's always so awesome. So if you guys get a chance to maybe try buying that deck from her, I think they're on sale for like 70 or 50% off. And I got it while I was on a deal, so get it while they're going. It's good. But I also want to get a few words maybe that you want to say to your soulmate, or soulmate wants to say to you. So take the energy as resonance. It says, I don't feel ready. Yeah, someone could not be feeling quite ready to get in this connection here. This is what someone could be saying in regards to maybe your soulmate. Maybe they're not feeling ready, or maybe this is you, how you're feeling your Sagittarius. Or maybe you're not ready. Like maybe for you guys, I said you're more so focused on just healing or reflecting here, or something like this. But definitely someone just isn't ready at the time. Yeah, it says, I can't get over you. But someone literally is still stuck on this person who is like their soulmate here. And because I said maybe they speaks you, Sagittarius. Maybe it's towards you. Maybe they met maybe they never met someone quite like you before. Maybe that's like you're so unique and so different, and like it's hard to come by like an energy like yours. It's just so rare. Find someone so authentic and unique. It says, I'm spying on you. So definitely this could be your person towards you, or you towards your person. I'm not sure how, but definitely there could be a bit of spying going on. Someone's keeping an eye on someone, especially since they can't get over them. Yeah, I feel like they feel for some reason like they just can't maybe get this soulmate out of their mind here. It says, they are not you. Yeah, that's what it's saying here. That third party, whoever they chose over you, your Sagittarius, maybe whoever had the third party, pretty much they're saying that they are definitely not like you. Okay, it depends on if you're the masculine or feminine. I feel like I'm reading for a masculine. Maybe you guys could have been doing some sort of karmic feminine. So that's why I just break down to masculine or feminine. Whichever one you are, that's where you stick yourself. But yeah, I feel like whoever the masculine was dealing with, it was some sort of karmic feminine. They're realizing that this karmic feminine was not it. It says, you are a great friend, though. Aww, some of you guys maybe might be friends, Sagittarius, but maybe someone might be more than friends. Let's see what more. If you let me, I'll take care of you. That is so sweet. I removed this card right here. You are a great friend. And it really showed, if you let me, I'll take care of you. Someone wants to take care of someone. At the top of the deck is, I'm feeling overwhelmed. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. It's like someone can feel like they're not ready, they're overwhelmed, but they can't let whoever their soulmate is go, and that's why they're spying on them. And like whoever they try to um, you know, uh, replace them with or something like that. And pretty much like they realize that they're just not their divine counterpart. Like no one can do it like my soulmate, like whoever this is. But yeah, like I said, it's not really majorly about love. I just feel like I just wanted to throw that out there real quick. So that's like a new deck. I wanted to try it on you guys first. Like I said earlier, sorry about the thing cutting off, but I had it for some storage, and because I was really gonna, I was really trying my best to see this through and like finish it for you guys, because I love Sagittarius. Y'all are one of my favorite signs. It's like I said, y'all, Aquarius, and Virgo. I love those three signs. So y'all like the big three for me. Especially since you guys are like my yin yang sign. That's why I knew I had to finish this, despite whatever is going on with my with the troubled connection here, or with my storage or whatever. I knew I had to finish this reading for you guys, because you guys are like one of my favorites. I love Sagittarius energy. That's what Nicki Minaj is, and we love her. Just thought I'd randomly tell you guys that. But anyways, let's get into the oracles. Last couple of oracles here for Sagittarius. Let's see a couple of advice cards here for Sagittarius. Last couple of advice cards here. Canary Spirit. Sing your own song. What are two cards? Yeah, sing your own song. Yeah, I feel like I was hand in hand with what that turtle energy was telling you about. You need to create your own story. Quit trying to read what other people got going on, or quit trying to take be so interested in everyone else's stuff. Start being more interested in yourself. Prioritize yourself. Start asking yourself, what is it that you want to do? Create your own song. Write your own story. But definitely put you first at this time. It says Cat Spirit. Claim your independence. Yeah, some of y'all need to break free from these codependent energies who are just leeching onto you for what you can do here, Sagittarius. Like I told you, because maybe you guys are trying to excuse me, as you guys are ascending and core cutting and cleansing here, and so maybe you guys are starting to shine brighter, like your energy is becoming more brighter, but it's like the light is actually going to attract more dark energy, so that's why you're being called to kind of break free here, cut the cord, like, cord cut, cleanse from all these energies that just wanted to, use you or manipulate you for whatever you could do, or, just want to keep you stuck and stagnant, so that they can mooch off you for whatever you provide or something like that, or who are just lying or manipulative or just not to be trusted. So you cut away from all these people, okay, who are not who they say they are. This is the last three and we're done. It says, Stag spirit, take the lead. No one's ever got this one before, but I like this one's pretty. This is literally what's on the cover of the deck. Stag spirit, take the lead. Yeah, I feel like for you guys here, Sagittarius, you've been called to definitely, like, initiate or, take the lead in whatever situation it is. Like, it could be in work. Let's say you'd be called to maybe, like, take a more leadership role here. Or so maybe if it's in regards to love, like maybe actually take the first step here or whatever is going on. It's kind of just like, just take the lead. Like, grab the bull by the horns, so to speak, and just, work with it. Take you out the shoulder. Because, I'm spicy like that. It says, Lizard Spirit, dream the world into being. That's what I was telling you earlier with the Magician card. You guys are able to manifest anything that you so desire. So why settle for less when you can have much more? Stop thinking about, what am I going to lose? What am I going to lose? Thinking about what you're going to gain. And once you let go of all this baggage and all these negative people who are keeping you stuck and stagnant and always trying to slow you down and make you second guess and have you hesitating and overthinking and all up in your head. Think about what happens when you let other people go and actually find people who actually support you, who will actually push you to be your best self, who will actually, realize that you are, someone who's very unique and different, and actually, celebrate you for being, your authentic self. I feel like that's what you need to get more surrounded by. But first, you got to start prioritizing yourself. You got to start loving on yourself. You got to start showing yourself that love first. It's all about self-love here. If you guys, one thing that I've been kind of doing is, I kind of have, a very strict eating, regimen here, but I kind of been, snacking a lot more, on my favorite chocolate. It's just called Turtles. It is, that's funny, you have the turtle energy. I didn't think put the two and two together. Ha! It's funny how that worked out. But, my favorite chocolate candy is, these Turtles, because it's, chocolate with pecan and caramel, and it's so delicious, because I love the pecan. And it's, for you guys, that's what you need to do, is start, maybe, splurging a bit more. I said, if you guys don't, have, a very tight eating regimen like me, maybe you guys, need to have yourself a little, sweet treat here and there, so to speak, Just something to think about. But definitely start treating yourself more. Just treat yourself, maybe looking maybe be different. Maybe not be eating, sweets. It could be, getting your nails done, or taking a shower, or getting your hair did, or maybe for masculines, going to the gym, or reading a good book, or journaling, or, like I said, just whatever it is for you, taking care of yourself. That's what you need to prioritize. It says, Sandpiper Spirit, be playful. Oh my gosh. I feel like that's all Sagittarius energy is. How can y'all... I've never seen a serious Sagittarius. I'm not saying that you guys can't be serious, because, there's definitely a time where you guys can switch into that mode when it's called for. A lot of times, for me personally, it's if you guys don't have to be serious, it's normally y'all are the playful ones. So maybe in regards to this energy, like I said, maybe you guys are a bit more serious, because have been a lot serious. So you've been under so much pressure, or under so much stress, or having a lot of confusion around you. But now it's telling you, as you walk away from these confusing energies, these negative energies, these toxic energies, or maybe it's a toxic mindset, or a toxic way of habits that you have created for yourself. Whatever it is, it can be toxic people, toxic places, it's a toxic way of thinking, whatever this thing that's been holding you back. I feel like you guys are just now starting to let it go at this time. Yeah, because right now, with Snake Spirit, I'm telling you, you guys are healing at this time. You are reflecting, you are kind of going within, you are regenerating your energy, you're taking care of yourself, you're prioritizing your health, you're drinking more water, you're working out more, or maybe you're just doing things that, better help you feel good about yourself, which is so amazing, because I'm here for, self-love. Because let me tell you, back in, it was 2021, 2020, no, it was 2020. So I really had a big push about self-love. So about 3 years ago, I was really in the same energy. I kind of was trying to figure out how to better love myself, and where I'm gonna do with my life, and what do I want for myself, and all this stuff. So I feel that's kind of where you guys are. You're at this pivotal moment in your life where at this point you're kind of looking back over your life and now saying, okay, where do I want to go from here? What is it that I truly want to manifest, and then how can I get to that? I feel that's what you guys are now starting to really realize, buckle down. but also like so you're not being too serious because you still gotta maintain that balance. You gotta be all too serious, like all work and no play. So that throws you off balance. I'll throw anyone off balance. You threw me off balance. But for you guys, I feel like it's just been called for you guys. If you're gonna work hard, then play hard too. And I feel like maybe you guys have worked hard, so now it's time for you guys, play a little bit hard. Have fun, relax. Kick off your shoes and relax with me. Hey, just enjoy yourself. But yeah, this is gonna be the end for your reading here, Sagittarius. Okay, let me do one more. I know that's what else we ever. We just do one final one. So I want to make sure, because I said I love a Sag gang. It's been a minute since I did you guys' reading. That's just I've been on my little hiatus. So yeah, it's been a minute. So you guys are supposed to get your extended read like Gemini and Virgo, because all you guys, I always do mutable signs, like like. I don't know if you guys realize yet, but the way I do my readings is like depending on if they're a fixed sign, a cardinal sign, or a mutable sign. It kind of decides who gets the extended, who gets the you versus them, who gets the how do people secretly feel about you. And in June, you guys were supposed to get the extended read, but stuff happened. But you know what? It is what it is. Yeah, the card that came out for you was literally the river. The underworld, the queen, the mentor. Yeah, for some of you guys, I feel like right now you guys are really called to really just maybe actually go to a river, like I said, core cut cleanse, like actually go into salt water here. Maybe if you guys don't have salt water, the little to add in your bath water or something like that, or maybe you guys need to actually go to a lake or an ocean or a river here. But definitely, I said salt water is going to help you out as well as drinking more water. I said definitely make sure water is added to your your regimen here. That's what I'm hearing for you guys. Prioritize water. That's what's gonna help you out with this healing process. Is water. But with the river card, it usually talks about how once again water plays a pivotal role in regards to the renewing or letting go or purifying or something. I thought that's what you guys are going through. I say you're going through a healing process. You're going through almost like a purification where you're letting go of all this negative people, places, or things that are no longer serving you at this time, or maybe a negative mindset or a negative habit. You're just letting go. Like, the one that's standing in this metaphorical river where you're starting to see the true you, as you are. Maybe some guys I've been called cry a little bit, emotional or something like that. Maybe some guys are getting emotional at this time, or being called to kind of be more emotional. But it's pretty much let your true self shine through, as I'm hearing. And don't be afraid to be yourself and experience maybe the uncertainty of not kind of knowing what you're going, where you're going. You have a general idea of you want to get to point B, but you don't know how all the details of how to get there. Well, it's kind of fun and not knowing how you're going to get to point B, but just enjoy the ride. Because it's about the climb. Shout out to Miley Cyrus. But yeah, that's what I have here for you guys, Sagittarius. So if you guys did enjoy the reading, please make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Because push our channel out to a bigger audience. You guys know I love all of that amazing jazz. Yes, I do. Alright. So you guys are amazing. You guys are incredible. And you guys are literally the element of fire. So of course you're going to be like a bright light. So naturally you're going to attract dark energies. Because the dark's going to be attracted to the light. Your thing is, I said, you got to be more aware of, what those dark energies are. What do they look like? What do they sound like? How do they walk? How do they talk? So once you start to really, understand, the cycle of how, the signs, the cycles, stuff like that, the synchronicities, that's what's going to really help you, be able to identify, just by, someone walking in the room and be like, like how Medea said it in Medea's Big Happy Family, the play, how, by the time you hit a certain age, you be like, you can tell just by the way they walk in the room, they just walk in the room, I don't want to even entertain this mess, give me my check and let's go, or cut the check, give me my food, let's get out of here. If it's a date, that's what they were referring to, in Medea, they were saying you can just tell if this person gonna be someone you can invest with in the long run just by the way that they walk in the room, and if they come in with a chip on their shoulder, they'll come in all like this, or whoop, whoop, I try they all that, and that's how they said you ain't even about to entertain the mess. Well, that's what you guys are doing here. It's you're now starting to be more conscious and more aware of things to look out for, and in regards to maybe toxic people, or maybe within yourself, a toxic thing you do, maybe it's a negative self-talk, or maybe a bad habit that you do. For me, I used to bite my nails all the time as an anxiety or stress thing, which would never help me out, because it would make my hands look even worse or something like that, and even make me start biting them even more, being more self-conscious about it. And it's kind of like that, it's kind of be more aware of what you're doing and try to stop doing it. So right now, my nails are dirty, but it's like, they're actually like, longer now. Like I actually like scratch myself. Whereas back I used to like literally bite them all the way down to the nub. Yeah, I actually got like nails and shit. I'm actually get them done here in the future. But I don't know. I never been like a girly girl. I never really like enjoy like getting my nails done, but it could change. I don't know. Anyways, I don't know how I keep making this about me. I'm sorry, Sagittarius. I don't know what the heck I'm got going on. But anyways, I love you guys. Okay, you are amazing. You are unique. You are special. You are loved. You are worthy of having all that you desire, and you're capable of doing it. So never settle for anything less, and never, ever, ever listen to people who try to discourage you, because they do that. Believe me. I love you, Sagittarius. But with this being said, goodbye, my superstars.
Still with the Kiss Productions is my now and upcoming photography business. For all serious inquiries, please email me at madampeacock7@gmail.com or call/text at 562-536-3202. Thank you.